A greeting for our...
Selling any clothes?
I can teach you the secrets of trade. The Varani guard their methods well, but mine can be bought with coin. The coast was torn apart by the war. It's now a wasteland for scavengers, refugees, and soldiers. Well now, there are many in the travelers with clever hands, but in Moon Camp we value a silver tongue above all. The art of the haggle is just another form of performance, and that is where we excel here at Moon Camp. The stage is never silent in Moon Camp, and Rathir watches us from a distance. Ever the audience, you could say. Irian's wife left him, so it seems. Wouldn't be that bad, save the fact that she's also a leader of the camp. Irian's so busy pining after her that we've got nothing to do. Don't suppose we can get her back, can we? Seems that mare left Irian. Odd enough. When they first came to Moon Camp, they were like lovers from some ballad. Farewell.
Well, now look at this.
A greeting for our meeting.
What can I do for you? You must steal the items as the Hierophant predicted they would be stolen. There is the chalice in the tavern of the lower city, the ring in the great house of Wyvern Gif in the upper city, and then there's the cowl in the temple of Lyria, with Mare. It takes a brave sort to be a traveler. We've all left something behind, or made the sacrifices we had to, or had nowhere else to turn. But more than that, a traveler needs presence. We need to command attention, to perform under spotlight, even from the shadows. May the Hierophant's gaze find my wife, for what a wretch I have become. I am more like a king of ants than anything else. There is nothing I can say to describe how I pine for her. Would that I be sundered like the Rathir battlefield, that I could escape this anguish. The Hierophant directs all of the travelers, a director of our queues and exits, of our motivations and actions. It is well known that the Hierophant commands us because of a vision of the work from start to end, a prophecy to tell us what to steal. Exeunt.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble again.
army officers only beyond that door? Got one? Then show it here. Right enough. Well, in with you then. That's right, you're allowed.
Recruits stay here sometimes before they ship off. Others stay in Rathir. All the junk the Arns once had's been thrown in the back. No one's bothered to touch it. This was an important place early in the war. Now it's an oversized warehouse. This was an important place early in the war. Now it's an
All the junk the Arns once had has been thrown in the back.
So damn far from the war, here.
It sure is a mess in the back.
Fresh recruits stay here sometimes before they ship off.
sure is a mess in the back.
City watch.
Stand aside.
Stand aside.
The City Watch never rests.
Ah, I'm glad you found me here. Bit down on my luck, aren't I? But you've been into Dolveyan. So tell me, what did you find? Was the staff there, and in one piece? That's it. No mistaking this old piece of wood. Maybe I can use it to help prop up my pillow. And the talisman? Did you find it in its place? Ah, this should keep away the Tuatha magic. I couldn't say how many blades and arrows this saved my brother from. I'll feel safer with it on my arm all the same. I wish I had some gold for you, but the guards confiscated it. Life in a fortress sounds grand, but I'd take Rathir, with its fetes and food and fair-eyed ladies, any day. Nothing like it anywhere in Amalur, I promise you. Beauty, elegance, wisdom. There's no putting it to words, really. The name of Arn kept me safe until now, but a war is a hungry beast, and I suppose it was in my cards to be called sooner or later. And Lyria guard us both.
Move along.
The Watch sees all in Rathir. You, halt!
Keep the peace.
City watch.
captain of the watch.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
Mister, please. At your service.
Yeah? What are you doing here? I don't suppose you're becoming a child of Lyria?
By Lyria,
You think you might want to speak a little more quietly? I don't need anyone here getting wise to me. And let me guess, you're a traveler and you've been called to seal the cowl of the maiden. Well, I beat you to it. Cowl's mine. Aye, that's something I can respect. Here, take the rag and I'll take the money. They break away from all the rules, the trappings, and be themselves. I remember that was why I first joined. I spent my life growing up in the upper city of Rethea, so you might not understand, but I love that camp. There's always colors and dancing and music. I feel free there. It's hard to be apart from it. Stupid Irian. I've taken orders before, but a commander ought to at least look a soldier in the eye when telling them what to do. But the Hierophant doesn't do that. The orders just come in secret and no one takes responsibility for them. A damn fool idea, if you ask me. I'm not the queen of anything now, and I'm not keen to do any talking. The damned fool. All the work I do for him in camp, all the sacrifices I've made to be with him. He's ignored it all. He made a little mistake, but that's the last one. I won't wait around until he forgets me entirely. Farewell.
Then the task is completed. I had hoped Mare might return, but it is not. Take this ring. As a reward. I've no need for it. She is not coming back. I shall be resolute. I will persevere. I know I shall. Now, for your part, the Hierophant has ordained another theft. Will you take part? You were specifically requested to perform it, along with a traveler of Moon Camp named Phasma Hume. Yes, the Hierophant was adamant that you and Phasma, but Phasma is no faithful. Why would we support a blasphemer? Go and pray before the Hierophant. There you will find your next task. He came to our number recently, and his lack of respect is contemptible. The Hierophant gave him an opportunity. Hopefully, he learns the error of his ways. The amulet is in Rithen. The Hierophant seems to hold it in some special significance, but as to why, I do not know. Good day.
What's needed? You have come. Good. Now that you are ready to continue, I know what must be done. You and Phasma Hume are to steal the Amulet of Rithen. The unbeliever has been attentive for once. He is eager to prove himself, so he will help you on this mission. The amulet is the object I want you to steal. That is the only information you require. Rithen is a labyrinth of curious make. You will work with another traveler, Phasma Hume, to navigate its depths. Phasma does not take his worship of the Hierophant to heart shade. He will learn the need for respect during this job.
So you got all that right? The Hierophant is sending us to Rithen. I always took the Hierophant for a horned beast. Telling thieves what to steal, telling the free to worship. Some leader. I came here looking to get away from orders. But it seems you travelers follow commands like everyone else. I left a life of luxury behind to become one of the travellers of legend, like Spinning Tom or even Mare and Irian in the old days. I left the law and rules and trappings when I joined up, only to be saddled with a new seer. More like a new overseer. Right, here I am, jabbering like a thrice-damned malt worm. Or the Hierophant, take your pick. You go to Rhythm by the main entrance. I'll take another path, and I'll meet you in there. Heard about that, did you? It seems it was starting to be recognized if the Hierophant asked for us to steal it. Ain't ashamed to say I figured our guy to be nothing but a barrel-gated loggerhead. But maybe they'll do right by me this time. A great traveller's name is on the lips of every tavern maid given enough time. They're the ones with true legacy. Mooncap is fine. I mean, it seems all the travellers would rather rob a noblewoman's rouge than her purse. But I'm not judging. The leadership here does lap up the words of the Hierophant, though. Like a bunch of mangy curs looking for a morsel. Runs the show, literally. Thinks we should all be in garters and lip paint. His wife, Mare, used to keep him in control, but now she's left him. Can't imagine why. Mare? Well, she seems like a talented enough woman. But she's soft-headed for that damned Hierophant. I heard about her leaving Irian. Maybe the time away from the old seer will give her some clear thought, for once. The place is ghostly, dankish and strange. All of Tywilly was scarred by the war. But now, the tower's full of deserters. Let's move. What is it? So, you made it. Remember, there's more than just your reputation on the line. I hope you're ready. Right. Looks like there's a lever on my side. Looks like it opens something on your side. Remember me? Made it through fine, I see. Time to return the favor. The way forward is blocked. Can you see a lever on your side? Remember me. There's a problem. I can't find a way forward anymore. I didn't see anything that would help us. I think you're up again. Is there anything on your side? What was that? Oh! Oh, hell! Get him off! Looks as though we made it, despite what the Hierophant predicted. So much for her vaunted prophecy. Yeah? What? Ah! It burns! It's... I can't move!
Ain't this a sight to take in? My own little dove, all grown up and robbing this place with no care for want nor cause. Took a bit of doing to track you and poor Phasma down here, but when I heard what job you were on, I had to find you. The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as I got a message, it didn't matter if I was dead or not. Hierophant's mistake. I had to learn what I could of the Hierophant, and that all brought me here, to you. I've been off in the dark for a while, Dove, and I'm sorry for that, after all you did for me in own stand. But I had to go underground. I had to do a little digging, and I found a bit, Dove. I found quite a bit. I told you the Hierophant set me up. Well, just in case you had any doubts, the Hierophant set you and Phasma up here. Think, Dove. True, Phasma ran his mouth about the Hierophant, but you're a separate case. I did some digging. The Hierophant sees all, knows all, so they say. Except you. And that makes you a threat. You were both sent here because the Hierophant knew at least one of you would be cursed. So I came to help. We helped poor Phasma. I heard the job would take you to Rithen, and I learned about the amulet. This gem should be able to negate the curse. Give it to Phasma, will you? It's most likely what's behind this insurrection. Some amulet of Telogris disguised as a gift. Always check a gem for flaws, Dove. Use that gem I gave you on the amulet that cursed him. That should set him right again. The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as I got a message, it didn't matter if I was dead or not. Hierophant's mistake. I had to learn what I could of the Hierophant. And that all brought me here. To you. Strange place, ain't it? The old captain here got fed up with the army's incompetence. So now they're in revolt.
saved me. When I was trapped in that curse, I didn't know what would happen. But you saved me. And Grim's here. Grim Olwig. They said he was dead. You should speak to him. It looks like you're the one he came for. Keep going.
Good to see Phasma's back among the moving. Let's make sure we don't let the Hierophant get him. If you see Irian, tell him Phasma died. But on to other things. You've been running around these lands like a good traveller, Dove. But now, I have a job for you. We've all tasted the Hierophant's malice. Now let's make sure we return the favour. I got a plan, Dove. We're doing more than getting our revenge. We're removing the Hierophant from power to rule the Travellers no more. The Hierophant meant for me to die while stealing a certain book, the Missives of Sable, which was claimed by the gnomes after we left. I can think of no better weapon for my revenge. But the gnomes have hidden it away. I need you to steal the Glass of Ambient to help us locate it. It's an ancient bit of Irathi magic. It's older than these lands. What, even older than the Fae, I reckon. With the right thought, it shows the object of one's desire, if it be a familiar thing. Meaning we can use it to find the missives once more. Look, Dove, the Hierophant don't know we're alive, and when we're found out, we'll be in danger again. But it's worse than that. The Hierophant's not just getting rid of dissidents, they're keeping the Travellers untalented, and thus dependent. In time, the Travellers will be nothing more than suckling babes, dependent on the Hierophant for survival. It's unlucky, Dove, but it's your lot. The Hierophant sees all, knows all, except for you. It's in an old Irathi ruin to the south, called the Blackened Hall. Between you and the glass is an army of demons and 3 trials. To bypass the trials, I left you a gift at the dungeon's entrance. Buru's boots. Those, along with the amulet you and Phasma stole, should help. The glass is powerful, Dove, and well guarded. But you're the only one who walks free of the Hierophant's gaze. It's all up to you. There's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. You'll just have to find a way through, Dove. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's a demon that can't be killed. But if you use the Writhen Amulet, you can curse it, like Phasma was. It's in the Blackened Hall. The place has a nasty reputation of being, well, a death sentence. The trials within aren't insurmountable. I nabbed a few familiar items to help you with them. Buru's boots and the Amulet of Writhen. You've got your work cut out for you, Dove. And I have mine to do as well. Let's get moving. Thought you might need to rely on a bit more than your odd luck on this one, Dove. So I got you Buru's boots and the Amulet of Writhen. I meant to get the master's pick as well, but sometimes, Dove, you have to make do with your own hen's eggs. Now, use them as you wish, but they ain't got much magic left in them, so be warned. They won't last you forever. And Iskaru, Dove. Legends say she fooled the king of Blacken's Hall, slipped in and took it right over. Nasty bit of ruin from what I heard. Legend says an old king reigned there with his wife. Wonderful too, I reckon. Halls of flame, magical mazes. But it's a bad ending. His wife was a monster all along. And by monster, I mean demon. So the story goes, at any rate. Will take a thief of good class to break in. And I think you're just the fit, Dove. An Iskaru, Dove. Legend says there's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Now then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. You'll just have to find a way through, Dove. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's an Iskaru that can't be killed. But if you use the Rhythm Amulet, you can curse it like Phasma was. The story goes that they're drawn to the glass like thieves to a jewel. Wouldn't doubt it. The hall is a strange place by all accounts. Supposedly, they thought the glass could help them see, but the Guardian will let nothing near.
Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean buy. Would you care to buy something? Come again. Do you know Grim Onwig? Rumor... is the Hierophant tried to have him killed. Come again.
just a glass of ambient, then. Nicely done. And it says the missives are... very interesting. I'm saving that for another time. Now there's one piece of this puzzle missing. We need to find out who the Hierophant is. And to do that, we part ways, for now. Your path lies in Sun Camp, to the south. Lay low, take some jobs, and we'll end this soon enough. Act inconspicuous. The Hierophant's still watching, and will learn that you survived, but not that you suspect anything. While you're there, speak with Camp's leader, Argene, and get some work. Hopefully, it will distract the Hierophant. I'll find you soon enough. She's quite a harsh one, but mostly harmless. I blame it on the sand what's out there in Detir. It's not like here, Dov. The heat's enough to kill the smile on a traveller, and there's not a lot of shade.
Hello, hello.
So, we have a new arrival in Sun Camp. I have heard tell of a traveler, a true thief with skills in metal. I assume that is you. Your arrival is a blessing of the Hierophants. I hope it will distract my camp from these idiotic rumors of Grim Onwig and his crusade. I am Argene, the leader of the Sun Camp. Under my leadership, I have created one of the largest and most profitable camps in the Travelers. The title Queen of Staves is reserved for the oldest and wisest of the camp leaders. The Hierophant awarded it to me for my service. Yes, he wishes to change countless years of tradition because of a misplaced personal grudge, apparently. That can't end well. We are not the rabble that many take us for, nor the beggars we are soon to be. I hold such judgments in contempt. We have our own life in this desert. The travelers of my camp are profitable, orderly, and obedient. All without walls and gates. Go to Whitestone and see for yourself. Are those people any happier? Pfft, they're miserable. Sun Camp is under my authority by the blessed ordination of the Hierophant. We mainly subsist on trade from the city of Edessa. You would do well to not question those higher than yourself, child. And the Hierophant is not one to be questioned by anyone. From the Hierophant we are given prophecies, portents. The travelers are blind, but the Hierophant sees clearly and leads them to prosperity. Very well. There are enough travelers in this camp speaking of this Grim Onwig. We must show that the work still waits. You are versed in our order, and we esteem the blessed Hierophant highly here. Go to the shrine in camp and pray if you wish for work. A poorly made joke, surely. You must pray before the shrine of the Hierophant. Blessed be the all-seeing eyes of our guide. Be gone.
Need anything?
So the Shaders come to Sun Camp. I have seen what happened to Phasma, such a tragedy. Lucky that you escaped it. I am reminded of a desert parable. An eagle, proud and fierce, was told that none could fly higher than the sun, and that the sun saw all. The eagle took flight with its great wings to block out the sun's light. It could not blot all the light, but it always cast its prey in shadow. You mean who is the eagle, who is the sun, and who is the prey? The lessons of parables lay in the mind of the listener. But you have come. I will have need of such obedience, from what is being said of Grim Onwig and his pathetic plans. The travelers will learn who provides for them and who should occupy their thoughts. And your work will be the conduit for this message. Whereas you stole many treasures earlier, you steal one now. The Master's Pick. It is said to open any lock. I have seen the pick in a small jewelry box on the personage of Elorin Kriet. Find her in the Odessa laboratories. It is an artifact of great power, sought after by all thieves and rogues, for it is said that no lock may withstand its magics. There is some form of confusion around this item. It was on Elorin, but it is unclear if something has occurred. Strike quickly. There is some manner of uncertainty at work here.
Oh, piss off.
Damn bloody fool thing, Elorin. Oh, did not see you there, stranger. What? What the devil are you talking about? I don't have any sort of... Did you say master's pick? Just about the only possession I had that was wholly my own. Isn't even mine any... Oh, now why am I telling you this? Leave me. Coins? That certainly does put matters into perspective. All I was saying was that I had no master's pick, just a strange, unopenable box. But the Praetorians confiscated it. I was to send it to a colleague of mine who's been a bit ostracized by the community. Now, that box is rotting in Odessa's armory. Ah, very well.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble.
Enjoy the shade, wanderer.
return, box and all. Boxes are for opening, young thief. But still, this task can be held completed. Except it is not. There is no way into this box nor its contents. How can this pick be of any use to us? This note mentions Guy Unstebic. He's with Motus Mining. Break into his laboratory, find this Aravis engine, and use it to free the key then. From what I'm able to surmise, the pick was confiscated from Aloran because she was to send it to Guion Stebic, an outcast scholar. Guion seems to have some means at his disposal which Aloran thought could free the pick. This device called the Aravis engine. Break into Guion's lab and you can use the device to free the pick from the box. In the Hierophant's name. Farewell.
Who are you? A bandit? A scavenger? State your business here. My what? Why, absolutely not. Who sent you? Who put you up to this? Stay away from my laboratory. Leave me. Goodbye.
Hello, hello.
There is something curious at work here. The Hierophant predicted that you would steal the Master's pick, and you come back with this. I've hated Arcia for years. Always speaking truth, always. But this job, this failure, is a fallacy. How could the Hierophant be wrong? Never mind that. There is a more pressing matter at hand. The Hierophant has another task for you. You must pray at the Hierophant shrine in camp. It is the only means of conversing to our guide. Be gone.
Briente always keeps the fault.
And lastly, you arrive. There is something hesitant in your step, I see. But it is not your step that concerns me. I have learned that an enemy of the Travelers is soon to meet his end. Mon Cointaker has been sentenced to execution. His is a sordid life, and his will be a fitting death. He was a cutthroat, a brigand, a highwayman, and former traveler. He left my flock when we would not serve his gruesome tastes, and with his bloody ways he amassed a great fortune coveted by many. It would be if he was not a monster and a cutthroat, but despite this, Mon has amassed a sizable hoard before his arrest. He has cost the Travelers dearly many times, and sullied our name with his murders. Let the Travelers see the price of those that cross me. He is being held in Convict's Cavern in Apatir. He will give you the key to his hoard. This I have foreseen.
Hello, hello.
You're not supposed to be sniffing around over here. Go on, get. The gnomes carved the place to pieces and then picked up and left before the dust hit the ground. They took everything, left nothing. Working down here in Apatir is the best job I've ever had. All I've got to do is stand in this spot dawn to dusk and make sure the riffraff don't enter. A boggart could do it. I've seen many villages beyond Hope, but none so far gone as Whitestone. It would be better left to the dust. We've got your usual drunks, thieves and killers. Most of them are from Whitestone, but a few hail from the outlying mines. Too bad you're not permitted inside. You might pick up a useful skill or two. Anything to survive in Apatir. Keep walking.
Well, looks like one of Arjean's blew in here. Wonder what the guards would do if I called them over. But Mon won't do that, though it sounds a bit of fun. You are a traveler, aren't you? Suppose Sun Camp came to gloat. Well, they've welded my door shut until I reach the gallows, so it's yours. But this is only part of the key you'll need. See? I'm a fair man. I gave the other pieces to the Zungars and the Dark Varis. They're looking for my treasure right now, and I don't think they'll share. This is what you scabs get for picking at Mon's bones. Claim my gold if you dare. Arjin can hold my debt fulfilled if you survive. It's hidden in Snaketail Grotto, but the Zungars and the Dark Varis are probably at each other's throats trying to get it. Good hunting. Ah, my old stomping grounds. Would that I could see it now, filled with eager Zungars and Dark Varis, spilling their blood for my gold. Rats in the desert fighting over my table scraps. Only now they have a shot at the whole feast. More likable than you spineless travelers, at any rate. Oh, come now. I can't be all that bad, can I? Maybe I did slit some throats. They'll still remember me as the richest son of a bitch in Apatir, who laughed in the Hierophant's face. I can't believe I ever walked with you cowards. Can take a man's livelihood, but not his life, eh?